Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell, this video has to do with Valentine's Day. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a romantic look that you can wear for Valentine's Day. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching.
Alright, mis amigas, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So I like to begin by priming my eyelids using the MAC Paint Pot in soft ochre, and I usually use this as a base when I'm going to do more dramatic and intense eye looks. It really makes my eyeshadow stand out, and I feel like it makes my eyeshadow look last throughout the day. Now I'm going to be taking some of my translucent powder to set my base, and I like to add this step in because when it comes to blending out my eyeshadows, the translucent powder underneath really helps the blending process. Now I'm going to be using the Dream Street Kathleen Lights X Colourpop Shadow Palette. So I'm going to go into the peachy shade known as Magical, and I'm going to go ahead and add that to my crease, and I'm going to bring that all the way up underneath my brow bone. Now I don't want to go too high up because I am going to be highlighting my brow bone towards the end of the video, and I'm just going to be going back and forth. The next eyeshadow I'm going to be using is called Sweet Dreams, and this is a really pretty pinky tone, and I wanted to use a pinky tone for this look because again I'm going to be doing a romantic Valentine's look, so I really wanted to use this really pretty tone. So I'm going to be adding that to my crease, and I'm going to be blending it out. And I'm going to make sure not to go all the way up when blending this eyeshadow because I want to create a gradient effect between the pinky shadow and the peach one that I had applied before. So that's the goal. When blending out your eyeshadows, you don't want to go too high up because you don't want to overlap your eyeshadows. You want to make a smooth gradient effect so you can see all the colors and all the hard work that you did on blending those eyeshadows. Okay, so can I just mention how like my eyebrow just like stiffens up all the time? I don't know why homegirl over here like tenses up. I'm just like, you need to settle down and calm down, but she has her own mind and does whatever she wants. Anyways, so here I'm just gonna add the shade called Moony. That's right, Moony. Anyways, so I'm gonna add that to my outer corner, and I'm just gonna blend it out. I want to just keep it within like the V of my outer corner and add it into my crease, but not go all the way into my crease. And I like to do this because I want to create a smoky effect. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of my concealer, and I'm going to use that to help cut my crease. And I like to do this when I'm going to do like glam looks or really like intense dramatic looks where I want my eyeshadow to pop, because once I layer my concealer on my eye, I like to layer like the main base color, and that really helps to intensify the color. So the star of this eyeshadow look is called Shooting Star, and this is a really pretty rose gold color that I'm going to be using. When I use really shimmery eyeshadows, I like to first spray my brush with Fix Plus, because when my brush is wet and I dip it into that glittery eyeshadow, it really helps my eyeshadow go on smoothly, and it decreases the amount of fallout that I have, and it also intensifies the color. Now I'm just going to go back with that brown color, and I'm going to add that to the edges of my eyeshadow just to blend everything out nice and smoothly. Here I'm going to be taking my MAC shadow that's called Shroom, and I'm going to add that to my brow bone just to really highlight that brow bone. I'm going to start now curling my eyelashes and prepping them for my mascara. And again, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite mascara, the Big Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. This is by far my favorite mascara. So I'm going to really get in there. So I added my falsies off camera just to make the process a lot faster. Now I like to prep my face using the MAC Strobe Cream, and I really like to use this when doing like glam looks because it gives me a very luminous finish on my skin, so it really hydrates my face too. So when I apply my foundation, it goes on really seamlessly and really nice and easy to blend out. So now I'm going to be adding my primer. Of course, this is a primer I use all the time. It's the Benefit Porefessional primer, and I like to add that to my T-zone because that's where I usually have the most large pores on my skin. Here I'm going to be going in with my Fit Me Maybelline foundation in the shade 125, and I like to dot that all over my face and blend it out using my Real Techniques beauty blender. This foundation has become one of my favorite foundations. The finish is great, especially since it's a drugstore product. I mean, I can't help but rave about this foundation. So if you haven't tried it, I would make sure to go out and try it. Now I'm gonna start highlighting my face by using again my Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight under my eyes, around my nose, my laugh lines, my forehead, and basically everywhere you would highlight. So now I'm gonna just make sure to blend that all out because we don't want to look crazy on Valentine's Day. So go ahead and blend, blend, blend. I also wanted to mention, if you guys haven't tried Colourpop eyeshadows, you need to try Colourpop eyeshadows. They're super affordable and the pigment is amazing. So go ahead and try them out. I decided to add a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light Sand. And here I only like to add like 2 dots underneath my eyes, just because this concealer is so full coverage that you don't need a lot, and also because it's such a light shade on me, I don't want to look like a crazy person with like super light concealer under the eyes that doesn't like blend into my foundation. So I just want to make sure to make the lighting a little more subtle to my look. So now I like to set it with translucent powder just to make sure that I lock that concealer in and prevent any creasing. Now I'm going to be using my Shade and Light Contour Kit. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm going to go ahead and start sculpting my face. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild, I think this is like a contour brush. Can't really remember the name. But I got it for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So if you guys are looking for brushes, I would really check out the Dollar Tree. I mean, they have really good deals. Anyways, so I go ahead and sculpt my face, and I like to add some to my neck just to really get rid of that little double chin I have. And now I'm going to add some to my nose, and I just do this lightly because I don't want like an intense contour, face. I just want it a little sculpted. Just nice and sculpted. I like to go in with my Milani Luminoso blush, and I like to add that to my cheeks. Really like this blush because it's a nice peachy tone, and it also has like a glow to it, like a golden glow to it. So it looks really nice on the skin. Now I'm going to be adding my highlighter, and I'm going to be using my Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. This is by far one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. It's super glowy. I believe the name is Molten Gold. So yeah, I add that to my cupid's bone, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my inner corners to my eye. Love using this for inner corner highlight. It is now time to finish off my eye look. So I'm going to go back in with that shade Sweet Dreams that pinky shade that I used for my transition color, and I'm going to add that to the bottom of my lash line. And I'm going to go again back in with the color Moony. And I don't know why I like to say it like that. And I'm going to add that to the outer corners of the bottom of my lash line. I like to add this really pretty, like champagne-y, pinky eyeliner to my waterline, just to make my eyes stand out and look fresh. Here I'm going to be adding my lip liner. It's called, from MAC, it's called Shock Value. And I'm just going to begin to line my lips. Now I'm going to be using this MAC lipstick. I can't remember the name because it actually wore off. The name wore off. So I don't know what the name of this lipstick is, but it's a really pretty pinky tone lipstick, very bright, and it has a matte finish. So because my eyes are already sparkly, I wanted to keep my lip look very matte. Now, finishing touches. I like to set my makeup using my MAC Fix Plus spray. Alright, my girls, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And please don't forget to comment and like this video. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye.